Okay. Making sure that everything's good. It is. Okay.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
Come on, man. Yeah, that was epic.
For the one they called. The warrior of light.
Alright, you're just gonna wait until some people get on? Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Can I get the chat up? There we go. Okay. Okay, I gotta show you all something real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're gonna be good. Okay. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Ah, here we go. Okay, hello there everybody, this is MMORPG13 here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And I know that some of you might be asking, saying, Moro, how come you're not playing Satisfactory? Well, the thing is that, it's that I was doing some things in Satisfactory, and I'm still not yet done, and I'm gonna show you all some screenshots. Okay. So here is one screenshot I did do in Satisfactory. As well, I can see here, we have 4 foundries. The foundries is in order to make steel, and so I have 4 of them. Well, perhaps there's going to be even more, but as it stands right now, due to power consumption and stuff like that, especially when I'm working on that of the factory, which means is that I'm gonna have to limit my at the same time limit my power consumption. So I have to turn some machines off. So, but anyways, okay, here is the front side. And here is the back side. And look how effing clean that is. Yep, we got the coal going up in here, going over here, going into these machines by splitters, and same thing towards over here. This part here is where the miner, no, this little part right here is where the miner is at. I mean the iron miner. And it's going to transport the iron all the way up to the second floor, which is then going to be fed into those 4 machines over there. And so, in order for me to do that, in order for me to turn all those machines on, I'm going to have to make sure that the power of the factory will be able to handle it. So in the background, I did in fact add a whole bunch of coal power generators, but you all would see what I am going to be doing on tomorrow's stream. So for right now, everything is in order here. All I have to do is mostly just hook it up with power, and so which we will do that in tomorrow's stream. But perhaps I'll set up the power thing in the background and we'll be fine. And here's in here I made a little platform so I can get more of a screenshot view. And as you all can see, iron is this one, and coal is that one. And showing my friend, since I sent some screenshots to him. And yes, that's iron. But anyways, nothing about that. Let's get to it. Okay. Okay, same thing as that happened before. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I had to type something in Discord real quick. Okay. Alright. Hey, Jackson. Long time no see. Welcome to the stream. You restarted your channel. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, why did you restart your channel? Okay. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such an exceptional individual should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers. And I would not soon forget their like, nor any of us, I think. One of our primary duties is to scour the city states for promising candidates, which is how I found Moro. Ah, the memories. It only seems yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking... Oh, man. Man, Thancred got daddy issues. Man, I thinking that Thancred is like the daddy of all those scions. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that that band of merry men and women killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of prematurely gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying primals without our knowledge, would imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs to concentrate on what we do know. Namely, that Lord Ravana is no more. With Othnier must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Emmerich's invitation. Since it seems you have your affairs well in hand, I shall take my leave, as simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a striking headache. And if you're ever in need of me, I shall be at Master Matoya. I would beg her for assistance in the search with Mephilia. Wait, Mephilia is missing? I thought she escaped this morrow. No, she didn't. Heidelin just said that Heidelin is like saying, "Child, you better do as I say, or I'll cut the echo from you." And then she's like, "Okay." But I do not like this one bit. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Okay, let us go talk to Vidothnir. Let's go ahead and say hi to the free company. Huh. There we go. Okay. Alright, Vidothnir. Okay, looks like someone said something in my Discord. Let me see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to troll someone on Discord. Okay. Had I not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, she has since taken depart to Ishgard. My thanks, Vidothnir, but that is not what we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours, Lord Rorana. Who has been summoned by the Nats has been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have my deepest thanks. Hello, dear Muff. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay. With that, we could take credit. The gods fell by another hand. Another revelation upon revelation. Regardless it is cause for celebration, the Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ash Guardian's invitation. Oh, I am good. Thank you very much for asking, Muff. Oh, and by the way, Muff, I think you may have missed earlier part in the stream. Let me see, where's my screenshots at? Was it this one? Oh no, that's my thumbnail thumbnail folder. Ah, here we go. This is what I did do in the background. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, you didn't see? Okay, I'll do it again. Okay. This. This is what I did do in the background while I had some time off. It's like I got RL stuff, and so I figured I got a little free time from RL stuff, so I decided to do some Satisfactory. And so I made this. Ah, thank you, Muff. Okay, as promised, I brought the matter to my sire, Herausvalger. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years I have mourned my beloved. Ratatoskar, I do believe they call her. Who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For what warmth she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or for woe. Such is the folly in the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we made it, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Emmerich's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vithothnir, shall journey onto Ishgard on behalf of my people. So she's an emissary. We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. It is happening, Yasale. Would that you were Would that you were here to see it. He still remembers her. And of course, I still remember her too.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Oh no. Oh no. You better not. I am serious.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Take him down, you motherfuckers! Used to! Bring him down!
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Oh man! So that person who stabbed. So the person who stabbed freaking Emmerich is like one of those people. I'm hoping he's not like one of those people. Because that'll be scary to see. I do believe there's an old proverb. Those who do not receive the love of the village shall bask in the warmth of its burning. Or something like that. Jeez, I really am hoping that it's definitely not like that. Okay. Okay, 280. I'm only at 200. Okay. Right, let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Tancred? Yes, quite. Forgive me, you have been giving me a rather lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Travanians and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there's no end to our troubles. You have no idea, Tancred. For now, we must apply ourselves to the allotted task and see to the others. And leave the others to theirs. Remember, Tancred, we found you, as you found me. In time, we will find Yida and Papalimo in Memphilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back together. Pray do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishment, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough. And rest assured that I will play my part to this very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Okay, Ethernet. Let's see. You gotta head to the jeweled crozier real quick. We gotta grab some. You gotta grab some money. Come on, please tell me I made money. Yes, I made money. Another 38 grand. That makes it 336,462 gil. Yes. Boy, does it feel good to be rich. Oh man. The power of crafting compels you all. Let's see. Forgotten Night. You have returned in at least the fates are kind. Hey there, Lucia, and hey there, Hilda. How's it going, babes? Okay, greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidalthir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? Glad tidings indeed. What would the Lord Commander were here to hear them? He is otherwise engaged. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. Yep. Okay, we're gonna possibly deal with one of those kind of people. Okay, I'm hoping it's not like that. That it's like this. Okay, how can I explain it? It's similar to how, like, things change. But knowing that there are some people that does not think change is good. Perhaps sometimes it is, perhaps sometimes it's not. But knowing that when a person sees change, some people might think that kind of change does not exist because they do not like it. Sir Emmerich has been trying to change Iskar for the better. By resolving the peace, by making sure that the peace between dragon and man is a thing. So that no one dies in a needless war. And then you have some people who just denies the truth that because of what their forefathers did, and plucked the eyes from Rada Tuskar, which is a vice president of dragons. So yeah. The Chirurgians, which is also known as surgeons, tell me that he will make a full recovery, but Lord Edmond, Lord Artorial has not been on hand. Had not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For our mercy days subdued the fiend before he could land a telling blow. Yeah, which means that the assassin missed his mark, and thus the assassin realized, saying that I missed my mark, and he was about to go back in and end Emmerich. So luckily that Artorial and Lord Edmund was there. Otherwise he would have really killed Emmerich. And the attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, the buildings all around the city started, several of ours burst into flames. Bastard caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, and every one we put out, it seems 2 more started up. The casualties are mounting, especially in the broom. Oh, it's this kind of thing. Oh no, it's this kind of thing, isn't it? Oh man, some empires in the past did this exact thing. To where it is like that, the broom is also known as, I do believe they call it a ghetto. And someone in higher authority may have said, I'm gonna go ahead and pay you this much if you go ahead and go over there and start throwing torches and burn those buildings. Those buildings are an eyesore. Get rid of them for me, please. And I also think there's just one episode in One Piece where the nobles did the same exact thing. The nobles in One Piece, I think it was a kingdom called Gao in One Piece, where the nobles are like saying that these people's houses are an eyesore. Burn it down. I'm hoping it's not like that in this. Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find him? Then let us be about it. Primal accessories of fending copper. Sure. The flames are spreading. We must needs to begin our investigation immediately. Witness must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires there's a pattern. If there is, we may yet discern them. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and the foundation. Given the size of the infected area, it is best to divide our forces, Master Alphanode and Y'shtola and Mistress Y'shtola. I would have you to take charge of the investigation in the foundation, or we get to go ahead and have a good time and bash some people down in the broom. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Maru and me will get to the pillars. They'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue strike and oppose there be joining with us? Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you, my lady. I'll bet. Wait a minute! I didn't notice this till now! Yo, the armor changed! Unless it's been a while since the last time I played Final Fantasy, but Lucia's armor changed. Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and take a snapshot at this and send it over to my Twitter. And I want to see if I can get a response from this. A Scion, eh? And there I was thinking I found a fellow ruffian amongst these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately, that is all. The armor did change. While we could begin by sifting through the charred rubble and questioning a random passerby, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know know things that he or she should not. Ah, yes, the illustrious Lord Emilian de Fortams, lover of women and wine. Though neither care for him that much, they say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion tomorrow. He'll be at the Crozier, just like making an effort to be seen. Let's get and see him. Grizzled, I will accept, but old? Yeah, thank great. It must be your white hair. Truly, it must be your white hair, or it's because that you had such long hair. I don't know. Alright, Jeweled Crozier. Ish, let's see, Jeweled Crozier. Okay, let's go ahead and say hi to my free company, also known as a guild. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, if it isn't Mara, my dearest of all friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, boy, old boy? Um. Oh, man. There we go. Let's see him. There we go. Oops. Wrong button. Ah, yes, the arsonist. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other house. That's what they want. Yeah, they double the guard in all the houses. That's what they want. They, thanks to the actions like that, they freaking added fuel to the fire. Oh well. Naturally, let's see. Oh, and in case you were wondering why Hoplin is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, and from what I hear, remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Fudge, yeah. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoblon while you conduct your inquiries. I offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. I guess that is good, but Emilian. Yeah, Emilian. Even in the most even in perhaps the most desperate situations, You still have time to flirt. Okay? Wait a moment. I know what it is. You're giving me one of those looks, aren't you? You do me injustice, old boy. I'll have you know that my heart yearns for one rose, and prickly though she may be. Ah, yeah, the daughter of House Four Toms. Not House Four Toms, because that would be incest. Even though that in medieval times there was a such thing, keeping a bloodline pure by having the, you know what, with a cousin, with your third cousin, so forth like that. But he has feelings for a girl from another high house. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If I help you to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? That'll be my idea. Never mind for it. Next up, I suggest we divide our efforts while you question the refugees in the hotline. Tomorrow, I shall investigate the locations where the fires first set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome. Even you only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Hilda wants freaking Thancred. Yeah, Hilda's like saying, there's a good looking man here. Let's go with him. Let's try to be like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, let's go and be like Scooby-Doo. And we'll have our version of Daphne to go along with Freddy. Okay, let's see what people say about when I say Phoenix, right? Actually, I'll give you I was about to say, did Phoenix Wright say anything about when I said he's Phoenix Wright? Okay, so the hot blonde. Where is the hot blonde? Last vigil. Okay, close enough there. Okay. Ours was the first home to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we would do. Come, my brothers and sisters, there is food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Halone's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich and the Trevanians. Sir Emmerich is a good person. He is perfect husbando material. Maybe the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna make up a Final Fantasy 14 waifu tier list. And then the day after that would be a Final Fantasy 14 husbando tier list. Trust in your heart, brother. Paying no heed to the lies of lesser men. They only seek to lead you astray. And do you require a sucker as well, sir? Nope, I don't. I got plenty of money on me. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigations at last. Good, this madness has gone too far. What I could do something to aid in your search. But I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. There was a man with the satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window. And then there was smoke everywhere. And it was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. Suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Alright, we're saying Credat. Okay, it's down there. Take it this way. Hi, there you are. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? We will require more than one metal testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we've inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near Saint Romain's Cathedral, another near the Tribunal. For our mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage, because it's all made out of stone. Some may be spared the grace of the Fury. Others might question how ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Okay, so this is not a situation where it is like that proverb with if the child does not feel the love of the village, then the child will bask in the warmth of its burning. I think that's how the proverb went. Not exactly sure. So now it's basically saying now that these people don't want change, that they're willing to stoop to any level to prevent that. They would rather burn their church than have it change. I'm hoping it's not like that. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one word to wonder. Alpha Node will doubtless have an opinion. There we go. Silence will avail you not, sir. Mara, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, darn it, you've got the wrong man. But you do reek of oil and those burns on your hands. An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile, look at me. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn. How his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but these highborn types really do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he would call you rabbit and beg you to be put down. That's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Ah, Thancred is a freaking genius. Thancred used to get this man riled up in order for him to spill the beans. Just like how so many Twitch streamers may have done. I have seen Twitch streamers clear raids in World of Warcraft and in Final Fantasy 14, and people were saying that person got carried. The Twitch streamer has said it over and over and over. He did not get carried. He just did his job according to what the people who did the raid so many times told him to do. And in the moment, and I mean the moment, that the Twitch streamer says in sarcastic tones, "Yes, I got carried," it is truly a day that people down in their chat says, "You see that? You heard it here. The guy got carried." Okay. That's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work. You said I left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart, said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend to the congregation? Aye, so as long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. That's incredible, Tancred. How did you know that he would confess? Well, I've seen his like before, a troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. So it's that kind of thing. Of course, one of the high houses we're like saying that Ishgard is gonna change. We're just gonna let some parts of Ishgard burn. Hey Mara, want to see my script for a single button? Oh sure. Go ahead, let's see it. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it'd be worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff, must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Oh, thank you, Tancred. And whenever by luck or judgment we have last confirmed these arsons are orchestrated by a person or persons of influence, I think it's best that we return to the congregation and discuss how to best proceed. I'll send it to you in DM. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Forgotten Night. Okay, it's all good. Okay. Alright, let's check out this script. Give me a second, everybody. Jeez, Muff! Jeez, Muff, you're all of this for all of that for a single button? Jeez, man. I never realized how complicated technology can be from the from the inside, in order for it to do one thing. Okay, we got 3 people in stream. How's it going, everyone? On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Yeah, Lucia, freaking beat the arsonist up. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Huh? It went from 3 down to 1? Man. That sucks. It's not doing one thing. I was just looking if the player got it. I mean, if the player got, and if that, blah, blah, blah. Jeez, man. What in the world does that command do with a button? Lord Artorial, are you come to see my father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me to bring this salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In troubled times, every man must do his part. With that I have come to do. With that I could do more. Artorial, you're awesome, mister. Even though that you are highborn as a noble as a person who wields power in the medieval times, you still want to do more for your people. And I respect that. Even a little thing like giving a person a healing salve for them to recover from their wounds would be fine. Would do a lot of good. My lord, Artorial did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alpha Node. His father is widely slandered by his half-brother. Not yet cold in the grave. Oh, I see. So it's like that. Okay, so it's Game of Thrones all over again. Basically what she is saying is that Lord Edmund de Fortams was being slandered. His honor is being stained. And he would love to defend his honor. But as of the moment, is that due to circumstances, like helping Sir Emmerich heal from his wounds, he cannot defend his honor. And I will take that, the slain coffer. Alright, let's check the inventory. Okay, let's see. Inventory. Nope. Armory chest. I got character. Nothing in the helmet. Oh, it's jewelry. Yeah, that's good. Okay, necklace. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah. And there we go. So, as goes light, so goes darkness. How's there for Tom's kite shield? And wind up Hunchafont.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Yeah, that's true.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Thancred! You had to go there, didn't you? Okay, let me see. I want to check something out real quick, everyone. Okay. Once I thought that my stream was being cut off again because of something. I don't know what. Hey. You just had to go there, Thancred. You really had to go there. Okay, you just had to go there, Thancred, didn't you? About putting conservatism and religious in there as well. I'm not going into that.
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change.
Yep, I thought so. Yep, I totally thought so. It's those kind of people. Yep, it's like seeing the old ways go. Yeah. Oh, I have seen this with my own eyes in life. People would rather burn down, there are some people who would rather burn down their own house than see it being sold to someone that they don't like. Or seeing their house burned than seeing it being sold to their nephew or uncles or so forth like that. They want to keep their houses in the family. They would rather see their house burned. Yeah, I've seen that before. Not arson, but I have seen people like that.
When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Yeah, that's true. When they capture the arsonists, they would send even more arsonists, and they would do even more damage. It would take more than a whole roll of Phil Swift's. It would take more than a whole roll of flex tape to recover, to have the Ishgard recover.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Yep.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
Of course. Of course. Take people that are on your side of the situation, and arm them. Okay. Have weapons inside the vault. Have people to pretend to be refugees, and get those people who are pretending to be refugees to know where the weapons are. And oh man, that is sneaky. Freaking using refugees as a disguise to get armed people in there.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
which is death. Okay, so we hashtag wrecked the Archbishop. Because the Archbishop wants to purify the world in his image. He would stop the chaos, but the way that he would stop chaos would just ensue more. Unless that is the idea of a primal. You stop the chaos, people would have their faith in you. And the more people that has faith in you, the more powerful you'll be. And the more that you'll be able to temper people into your servants. And now we got these people who thinks that we killed the Archbishop.
Do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
Nope, it won't happen. People know the truth now. It won't disappear.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
That is right, Artorial. That is effing right. People are holding on to the old ways so much that it is like that they're holding on to a ship that they may or may not know is about to sink. So they just hold on to whatever rubble from that ship that they can. And say, see, the ship is still here. Yeah, I have definitely seen people like this before. Sometimes they have good reason, but sometimes they may take it a little too far.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Yep. If they want to execute Sir Emmerich, there is no way they would want to negotiate.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
Fudge, yeah, we will.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets.
Ah, that is smart, Emmerich. That is entirely smart. Like, for instance, Emmerich is like saying that if the hostages were rescued, then then the people that are holding the hostages could also have a plan B, and that is to go after the hostages' family. And so having some protection from retaliation would definitely help quell things. Yeah, so way to go, man.
I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Yeah, you can. Perfect husband material.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Arturio for the win! He is also husband material.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms! arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Man, I'm willing to bet that Artorial is like freaking Aragon. He does seem to have the yeah, Artorial definitely does have the attitude and stuff like that of Aragorn. Okay, Jeweled Crozier, okay. Okay, up this way. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According... Yeah, how the hell can that be silent knowing that that door could make noise? According to our latest reports, there is at least 6 hostages being held within. The number and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told that one claimed to have several under Thoradin the 8. Man, I don't understand Roman numerals good. So I'm gonna have to say that is the 9th. Might be the same the truth of the rest. Given the swiftness that they seize control of the vault. I think it's highly likely, which means they have well possessed the knowledge to require to turn the building's defenses against us. Be as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artorial, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you choose to not risk your life in this endeavor. You certainly would join us. I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. How long as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Follow me. Alright, let's do it. Man, samurai damage. Hello there, FF. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Okay. Yeah, come on, let's get these motherfuckers out of here. They would not survive my wrath. Alright, that's right. Hold the entrance. Pwning again. Yeah, we are. We're...
Down with you!
Okay, switch it to AoE. Weather here is great. But yeah, Epip. After all that storming and stuff. Alright, let's go.
You underestimate me.
There we go. There we go. I want that sword, Emmerich. I want my samurai katana to be blue like that. Sir Seminard, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you'll be shown mercy. I will give you my word. The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights, and we shall show the hostages the mercy he has shown the Archbishop. Mister, you have no idea what the Archbishop would have done if we didn't stop him. He would have cleansed the world in his image. He would put the stop to chaos, but he would do it in a way that would just lead to more. Practically made the entire world his puppets. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, and I'm a man of honor, and by my hand you shall receive the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then. Then Lord Artorial, Mara, leave us and save the hostages, and I will deal with Sir Seminard. Okay, oh how lonely. Okay, let's go. Okay, we gotta waste some time. We gotta find the hostages. There's one over there with the knight. Give me an Artorial, get him! There you go, him. Okay. There we go. One hostage down. I mean, one hostage rescued. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, we'll check the other side. Sir Emmerich is a boss, man! Okay, let's check this way. Okay, it looks like it looks like someone's under attack this way. Okay. Okay, looks like Alpha Node got that. Schnikes, okay. Okay, out there, I see it. Schnikes, man, okay, we gotta rescue these people. I wasted so much time. Come on. Let's get these fudging hostages out of here. Don't worry. There we go. Okay, come on. Okay, let's go. Alright, you mother fudgers, I'm coming for you. Don't you dare lay a hand on my husbando. Uh-oh, come on. Alright, we're here. No!
This knight does not yield!
That's it. No! Okay, no. You better not. Okay, good. Emmerich's health is being back to normal. Whew! That was close. Oh man, that was close.
Where is he? Where is he?
Man, Emmerich is ticked off, man. Which I guess it would make sense. He is the Lord Commander. The protection of the people of Ishgard was his responsibility. And whatever comes to harm to them, man, if I was in a job like that, I would be ticked off too. People I have entrusted with the safety of the people while I take care of keeping the order in. Oh no. No, you better not drop her.
Come no closer!
He would. Man, I'm a samurai. I can cleave him.
Run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Ugh, jeez. Okay, first of all, Mr. The Night Heaven's Ward are the ones who open the gates to let the heretics in. And next, about the breaking bread with him and calls him brother, that's from doing his duty to preserve the peace. He eats with his fellow human beings. So even if the person did them ill or something like that, he would still call them brother.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Yeah, you tell him. That's not godly.
Speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What did she do to the art? Wait, the arch... Did the Archbishop had another child? The Archbishop couldn't keep it in, huh? The Archbishop just couldn't keep his hands to himself. What is this, Blizzard? I'm kidding, but... Unless he is saying that she had something to do with the Archbishop's death, I don't know. He did that without remorse. Emmerich, kill him. Uh-oh. She can't get enough ether. Yes!
What? But
Yeah, you fell down. You're riding on Dragonback. Vinothnir for the win.
Vidofnir!
Fudge, yeah. Don't worry, child. She's with Othnir's cool.
Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
Yeah, it was a right moment.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
She is also known as Vidothnir the Gentle. So it's all good. Come on, everybody, pet the dragon.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Come on, let me pet the dragon.
I bear a message from my sire.
From Bracefelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
I want to hear Nidhogg sing. I really want to know how he would sing. Would he sing like that one person from Anastasia? Because that's because that one song was cool. It's called "In the Dark of the Night."
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
Just like the prophecy said.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers?
Well, I guess that is true. Then there would be people who would say that this was staged by Sir Emmerich to make the bonds between man and dragon much closer, which they would not take kindly to staged events. But no, there are people who have seen that Sir Emmerich has no hand when it came to that event. Events like that could possibly trigger a civil war.
After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause.
Okay, so basically what he is saying that the people have been at war for over 1,000 years, that they may not even know what peace is, or may not know what peace feels like. And with the event of the dragon rescuing the child may have Like, think of it as a sailboat. The sailboat of people's ideals. They have been at war for over 1,000 years on that same ship. They steered onto one course. One event caused a dynamic shift in the wind to make the boat go another direction. There's a lot of people who does not like that. But they had to get time to be adjusted to the new route in order for them to be more comfortable with it.
I share your desire for lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Ah! I mean, Cal Edmund Day for Toms really does care for Han Chiffon. And I think the brothers do care about Han Chiffon too. And the reason why I said that is because of Han Chiffon, as you can tell from his hair, he is a bastard son. I can only assume it was an unconsummated marriage. I can only assume that a part of the unconsummated marriage is that Count promised the person who has been there may have been like saying, if something were to happen to me, can you please take care of the son? And Edmund Edmund is like saying, yeah, we bear this child together. So of course I'll go ahead and help take care of the child. But knowing that over the years that Han Chiffon would no longer be considered a bastard son to Lord Edmund, but rather just a son.
Lord Edmund.
Man, even Emmerich looks up to Lord Edmund like a father figure. A father that he wished he had. Yeah, Artorial knows that when his father is being slandered, that the father would have no choice but to step down as the head of a house, as the head of the House for Toms, in order to remove the accusations away from his house. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis a pity the thought in here could not stay longer. I want to pet the dragon next time. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less than her arrival. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that Ishgardians have yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only me that I informed Tataru of what occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fort Tops Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Amaro, I wish a word. Tell me, does Dankrid seem quite Well, to you? He got on well enough with Hilda. Of that I have no doubt. His time in the wilderness did not deprive him of his charm. But that is neither here or there. What concerns me is that his etheric flow, which I fear has been irrefutably disrupted. Which means that Thancred cannot do magic. Yeah, Thancred cannot do magic. Ishtola, your fudging forbidden teleportation spell may have made Thancred no longer able to wield magic. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. Yep. It's your fault, Ishtola, for using that kind of spell, but I guess it's upon necessity of making sure that used to come out alive. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain in the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And then he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal. It may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is a little bit more speculation until I have proof. Pray speak no word of it. Right then, I shall be on my way to Cryo. May have charmed Master Matoya for now, but how can I say how long it would last? Yeah, no butt kissing in Master Matoya's place. So let's pet you. There we go. Pet. And then I head over to you. I will pet you as well. There we go. And then of course I head over to you. And pet you as well. It's a thing of mine. Just to pet people as I go. Okay. Okay, hi, this is Jackson on my other highlights stream account. Could you check my new video and give tips for streaming? Well, I'm not a big streamer or anything, but I guess if I can give tips from one content with one streamer to another, then sure. It's just like how it is from back in the day where people give me tips and stuff like that on how I can improve my content over the years. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, dude. Okay. What the fudge? You all gotta see this. Look at this. 617 subscribers of only one video? How do you guys expect viewers if you keep changing your names? Oh. Epip, Jackson is saying is that it's like, okay, how can I explain it? Like Twitch streamers. Twitch streamers, they have YouTube channels. They stream on Twitch. They archive their streams onto YouTube. I'll show you. Let me see. Okay, let's go ahead and try one. One of my favorite Twitch streamers, Ludwig. Like, see? Yep, right there. This here is Ludwig Ogren's, YouTube clips channel. Like, he uploads clips of his live streams and put it on YouTube. When it comes to Twitch, on Twitch, you only have a certain amount of days before before Twitch decides to delete that stream from being archived. So they archive their streams on YouTube instead. And so if that is the case, then yeah, okay, that does not seem like a Clips channel. Yeah, I guess I could definitely understand. Like if I were to make a Clips channel, I would have to. Yeah, you got no time for Twitch. Not many people does, Ebib. Okay. Okay, if you want my tip, as you said, first thing is that okay. Okay, now, okay. Alright, I see now. Okay. Okay, you're good. Okay. Let's check it out. The DR flexing Michael Jackson on stream. Funny ASF. DR flexing its first stream back. What happened? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gave you my word I was gonna go check it out. But the thing is, you didn't tell me which video you wanted me to look up. So, I'll come back to you once you tell me what video you wanted me to look at. Okay. Okay, any? Okay. Alright, let's check it out. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll take a look at this one.
How about you shut your ass up? Nah, you don't tell me to shut up, nigga.
Why don't you put Twitch clips on your normal YT? Oh, that because it's like, how can I okay. Okay, how can I don't know why Twitch streamers does it. Believe me, Ebib, I wish I know. I just really don't know how to answer that question, Ebib. And could you check my recent instead? Let me hear that again.
How about you shut your ass up? Nah, you don't tell me to shut up, nigga.
Oh, out of all the words. Out of all the words in the English dictionary, perhaps even in the World Dictionary, you just had to say that word. Unless it's a TikTok or something like that it wasn't actually your voice saying it. Okay. People, Twitch streamers put stream clips on their YouTube channels in order to get traffic from YouTube to Twitch. Like, several live streamers did a poll, said, how did you find my Twitch channel? And a whole bunch of people put the poll as answer B, as in they found the Twitch channel because of the YouTube content. And also, Flex or live flexing was did you really but you had more views on the Twitch. That's indeed true, Epip. I don't know how they do it. Like for instance, look at this. This guy here, I sometimes going over to Twitch, and I look at live streamers, and Rich Campbell he's a cool dude, and he's a Twitch streamer, but somehow people decide to put Rich Campbell's highlights in the thing. And that helps out the Twitch streamer. I'm not sure if I can really answer that question due to the fact is that I'm more of a YouTube content creator than a Twitch streamer. Alright, let me hear that again.
How about you shut your ass up? Nah, you don't tell me to shut up, nigga.
Jeez, I really better hope that was just from a TikTok. Because, man, if that is not from a TikTok, Justin's gonna be in trouble. Yeah, see? His stream got taken down for some reason. Yes, because of saying that word. Yeah, his stream got taken down because he said the N-word. My guess is kids use Twitch on a phone on the bus or in class that can't use a computer. Possibly that's true, Epip. Alright, let's go take a look at this recent video. 18 minutes ago. From the language, I'm guessing his channel got dumped for language. Oh no, Epip. How can I say it? It seemed, matter of fact, maybe it's not seen, but I definitely heard it. He said the N-word. Okay, he's... He's trying to do Michael Jackson? Okay. Jackson, did you really have to twerk to Michael Jackson? Did you really have to twerk? I know you are not. That was a different guy that joined my party. Then Jackson. Okay, so it was not Jackson using the N-word. Okay, then can you please at least go into your comment section or on the description saying that it was not you who said the word? Okay, so... Well, I guess that was cool. I'll go ahead and give it a like, why not? And let's see here, copy that. And let me go ahead and edit my description. And we'll go ahead and go over to you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, as you can see here, Jackson, if you can, update your description or even put it down here in your comment section saying that it wasn't you who said the word, but rather a person in your party. Oh, but still, I'm possibly going to watch the rest of the video in the background. Alright. Okay, there we go.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Okay.
My lord?
Alright, the guy who said it was black. Okay. Okay, then I guess that is fine. I'm sorry for my reaction to that, sorry for my reaction to that live lesson. That is just because is that you know how it is, you may or may not know. Okay. Jackson, or maybe live Flexton, I'm just trying to help you out. You may or may not know. What is it like? May or may not know that how people could be these days. You possibly could say one thing and don't mean it, or say one thing and people would take it out of context. Yeah. Just trying to help you out.
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Okay. I'm not exactly sure, Abib. It is just, even I am trying to catch up with, things these days. That perhaps maybe I would say something that would offend someone and stuff happens. I don't know. I'm still learning as I go.
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat.
He did not.
Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
Dismail.
So I said to him, alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread.
Yeah, it's like you're thinking to yourself, it's like ever since that you were a kid, you thought that you could be president someday, but knowing that you became the president, it's an entirely different feeling. But in this case, it's being the president of your house. A great house. A man who has influence in the city and abroad. So yeah, having that kind of power on you on your first day, not even your first day, yeah, it would definitely overwhelm someone, yeah.
Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
To keep the order until there's a new system of government in place. Racism is when different rules apply to one ethnic group and not to another. Ah, okay. A knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need.
Fudge, yeah, Horschiffon for the win.
When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way.
I guess it would make sense. The son is now becoming the count of his great house. I mean, his high house. And that means he is now a politician. And as such, people with power would definitely be corrupted. So at some point, he would need to be shown who he is and why he is there every now and then.
You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
Fudge, yeah.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Yes! That is fudging right. Get the brother involved. Hey, how's it going, Greg? Oh, you just came to say hello? Okay, hello, Greg.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Yeah, Animalian, and perhaps even the younger brother, just looking for the ladies. Like, say, hey ladies, I got these battle scars that I fought with dragons. Would you like to take a look at them?
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped
Good
by
night, Greg.
choices we made in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortams, Heaven's Word, as goes light, as goes light, and goes darkness. Let's see. Well, I got plenty of money, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for this. This is thy proof. The Gurnam Oracles. Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and the path we have yet been set upon. You lupus, you motherfudger. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Who are you trying to kid? Trying to sneak in there. Who you trying to kid, man? Trying to sneak in there? When that guy could have just heard your footsteps. Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it'll be bloody. Okay. We cannot stay here forever, Yida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, everyone. So it goes. Okay, time to pet you. There we go. As it once was. Tatara is waiting to share good tidings with you in Alpha Node. Alpha Node, Mara, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Vimian, and Horay Boulder, and Coltonet. Really? Has something happened? No, nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learn the Scion's good name has been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Laminsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It is easy to forget how useful link pearls are. Also known as cell phones. When they work, I mean, you don't intend to be spied on? Quite, that's wonderful news. To think that our reunion is close at hand. A pleasure to see you, Alpha Node. Thank greetings, Kryl. What brings you two here? Kryl and I have been looking into what we might track down Minfilia. And we just may have the answer. Fudge, yeah. Mara, when you started fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. Yeah, that's true. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Adamantly, that was quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Mora fell the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. Which means that he was possessed by La Habrea. It was that Heidelin intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Kryl and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. You two alone? I have proven a knack for subterfuge, and I am confident that there will be sufficient nooks and crannies to which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Morrow to come along, you would see Vivian's grand homecoming? Well, if you put it like that, very well. I would trust in your plan. Yeah, the freaking bashes Imperial motherfudgers heads in. Let's see, I know not where this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it'll be at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations of our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at Lomitsian docks? Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, it's all good. Once I thought that my live stream's been shut down again. Okay, who are you? Okay, Gods of Eld. Alright, Limsa Laminsa, here we come. Which luckily for me that my blacksmith is a god crafter. Okay, where to? Arcanist Guild. Okay. Ethernet to the Arcanist Guild. Oh, Morrow, how have you been? Come here. Let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12, one hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worry about you every day. But we have sent word sooner, but the braves afforded us no opportunity when they fell upon us in the market. It was all we could to escape. Tataru found her way to you? Of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hannish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonet? Studied and trained from dusk until dawn, we did. Yeah, I could definitely tell. You got different armor, and he also has different clothing. We have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust with vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last, and I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. We're still looking for her. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? Forgive me, I am sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be, he watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For certainty, there is much to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the past remains, and we should not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit, to the Scions, and long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Fudge, yeah. Well, there you have it, to the Rising Stones.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Come on. Quick, get to it.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Yeah.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
Good job, Kryl.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
You better not.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Yeah, let's save that later.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah.
Wait, this is from one point. This is.
Attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
This is from 1.0. Yes. The Final Fantasy 14 version 1.0. The one that Yoshida, also known as Yoshi P, says it was a nightmare. There's actually references to 1.0 in here. And I didn't even know. Perhaps I'll look up Final Fantasy 14 1.0 videos.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path.
But yeah.
The hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every Scions. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future.
But yeah.
She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Okay, now we know the backstory. Okay, so now we know the backstory of Thancred and Minfilia. Thancred felt really bad about the situation regarding her father. So it looks like that that Thancred took Minfilia under his wing. You know, be a guardian and so forth like that. Man. But it's not Thancred's fault. And to whoever those motherfuckers think that it's a good idea to keep a monster caged while inside the city. It feels good to be home again. To think everyone is waiting for us just beyond these doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God help me, but the older I get, the more sentinel. Sentinel. Oh, sentimental. Ah. I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Excuse me. Gotta go over here to pet you. Yeah, pet you. Then head over here, pet you as well. There we go. Oh, let's sit inside. Don't forget to pet you. Evelyn, Infinio. It fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy, and what of Higiri? He is well, although abroad on a mission at present. It wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions, stalwart companions, brings a beer. Brings bloody tear to my eye. The secret on oneself onto a ship to secure a safe passage to a faraway land. 'Tis a tale we all know too well. Well, when they are well... Excuse me. Freaking seasonal allergies. Let's see, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Wait, my friend, come. Don't be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer and I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are less than accommodating. Hooray, Boulder. Oh, sure. What in seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordana? Why, you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I've trained, that I might grow as strong as you. That I might fight alongside you. And now that you are here, I sense you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with Hanish, did you not? No, you trained with me. Your eyes do not deceive you, brother. I have studied with the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of my enemies. Glad though I am of home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we settled in, I would join the search. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alpha Node. We know we will. Miss Julia, Ida, Papalimo, every last one. And then when they walk through those doors, they'll be here to welcome home. And with me, the head of the queue, of course. Yeah, you're from London. Queuing is what people do in London. Word of the mother. Okay. Sure. Tancred and Crowd contacted me a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into the cash on radium bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them, Ystola in Iltshire, where they will share their findings. Though it is to depart, without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect that she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. And we made it all the way here. Oh, nice shark mount. There you go. We pet that person. People know that when I am here, there's going to be people that needs to be petted. My apologies. I see that I am the last to arrive. And so what news have you for us? As we postulated, there are indeed what appears to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the ultimate weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the preceding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isles of Val. When I believe Heidelin shielded me with a blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sile de Aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a recent disturbance. Heidelin, there is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Ystola used flow, it appeared not one but two, not that two, but three beings have been affected. Yet unlike Ystola, Thancred, there are no trails to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there. And not there. Now recalling your visions of the vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this is too but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Heidelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the fact: 1. Heidelin interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Ystola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Heidelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. Are you implying I take it that Heidelin guided Minfilia to into the compass of my magic? That she might have summoned... That she might summon her body and soul onto the etheric sea. In which case, we must needs to continue our search there, for our blessing means to already exist. Speaking of the anti-tower, a Charlian construction conceived to provide a scholar's vantage point over the ethereal scene. Though I know not where the entrance lies, I only need to ask its last custodian, which is Matoya. A contrary old crone, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the anti-tap? I had no idea. Of course, then our course is clear, and let's petition our aid once again. Okay, seriously, can we please leave her alone? For a little while? Well, I guess we have left her alone for a little while. Oh yeah, serial pet her on the loose. There you go. Okay, which way to go? This way. Okay, this way. Oh, that's a world boss. Not going anywhere near it. That is most definitely a world boss. Okay, then I go the wrong way. Okay, can I go down this way? Oh, shnikes. Okay, I must have went the wrong way, right? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Or did I? Oh, it is down there. Okay. Alright everybody, it looks like this is gonna be it for today's live stream. I got some stuff that I need to do in Satisfactory in order to be prepared for tomorrow's stream. I'm hoping that you all have enjoyed yourselves. And I hope to see you again next time.